Okay, I see you, bro. I see you, bro. Matter of fact, okay.
What's up, gang? Welcome or welcome back. Thanks for clicking. Giving very much Bible character vibes with this t-shirt on. If I have a t-shirt on my head, just know that we are stretching the hair, okay? We are blow drying the hair. I got a little blemish on my face, but the show must go on. Don't put toothpaste on your pimples because they will burn your face. Well, it burned my face. And now your girl has a scar on her face. But anyways, I'm really excited about this video. I don't know if you follow me on TikTok. If you don't, you really should. But I had a little viral moments, okay? I think stretch styles have been popping lately. If you are subscribed to this channel, you watch my videos, heart you, and you know that I've been doing stretch styles lately because I heard they promote growth. Have I seen any growth? Let's get back to that later. But let me tell y'all what products I'm using. I'm using the same combo that I use for this bomb wash and go. Y'all, this leave-in with this foam, I cannot get enough of these two products together. They're just, it's perfect. I forgot what I washed my hair with, but really the important essentials are right here for a really breezy, easy blowout. Okay, this is my heat protectant. I feel like really any heat protectant is going to work, but this right here I feel just smooths my hair. I think it also works as a heat protectant, and it's just something to coat on my hair when I'm, you know, putting all that heat on it. I used it on my boyfriend's hair, and y'all, he is so tender-headed, but this stuff worked like a dream, like getting the tangles out and being able to glide through his hair with the blow dryer. Like I said earlier, I like to use a t-shirt to dry my hair. I never use a towel. Using a towel makes my hair so frizzy. To avoid all that frizz, I like to just use 100% cotton t-shirt. I promise you, your hair gonna love it, especially if you don't have any microfiber towels. I don't, so I just use a t-shirt. For this stretch style, I want to stretch it, like stretch it. I want to answer questions that I got on my TikTok about how I do it, but what I'm doing is sectioning my hair off. I'm always working in sections when I am styling my hair. Just off the top of my head, a few questions popped out to me. One being, how do you get your roots as flat as you possibly can? The best thing for your hair when applying products is really smoothing that product in, creating friction. This is where I really like to be patient with my hair, and I feel like this is when my hair gets the most love from me because I'm just being really patient, smoothing that product in, making sure it's on all my strands, and keeping a firm hold on it really helps me keep my roots flat for all styles. Another question that comes to mind is, how do you not get heat damage? There are a few reasons why. One being, I always use a heat protectant. Always. Okay, that's law. Two, but like blow drying and flat ironing your hair is different. I haven't flattened my hair in years. I think 2, maybe going on 3 years now. And 3, I do not blow dry my hair all the time. That was another question. Do I blow dry my hair every time I wash my hair? Fairly new to actually doing these stretch styles. This is my 4th time doing one. I don't do them often, but again, like I just started doing them. So you're learning and I'm learning. We're learning together, okay? Do y'all peep the smoke coming from this blow dryer? I really think I do not ever have smoke coming from my head when I'm blow drying. I just feel like, I think it was doing this because I had just washed it and I had like soaked it in water, and I think I just kind of messed it up just a little bit. But your hair is smoking, like I don't really know what that means. I just don't like my hair smoking when I blow dry it. And it was only that section, so I'm not sure what that was about. Another huge question that I was being asked is, how does that work? Like, how does stretch styles make your hair grow? When your hair is stretched, you have less tangles. Curly hair tangles, point blank period. And when it's stretched, it is way less likely to happen. That means less manipulation, less having to detangle it, which equals length retention. And when you read something like, oh, this makes your hair grow, it's not necessarily meaning that it's gonna make your hair grow faster. It's meaning it's gonna help you retain the length that you are growing. Most likely your hair is growing. It's the fact of, is the maintenance good enough for the hair to stay on your head? But I do feel like stretch styles put your hair in a very vulnerable and fragile position to break, because when your hair is curly, it is stronger. Okay, now there's science backing that up. So you want to make sure that you are being really gentle with your hair when it is stretched, especially when you just put heat on it. I feel like your hair is really vulnerable. So I love this serum, this Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum. It's perfect, especially if you do flat iron your hair. You will love it. It smells, it's 10 out of 10. It makes your hair instantly smooth, shiny, no frizz. And this will forever be the GOAT for my stretch styles. You can kind of see my three amigos, my stretching essentials. They have yet to let me down, and they make the process so much easier too. So on top of those products, now I'm putting the foam, and I'm just putting a little bit because I want the hair to stay stretched. And back to the flat roots question, I don't cornrow. I just like how it looks better when I braid it. Of course, you just want to get as close as you can to your roots, and I feel like really I'm not even that close to my roots, and there is a little puff, but it really isn't that noticeable. When it's noticeable, that is when you should try to, you know, focus on that when you're doing your hair so the results can turn out better. And I just put a little bit more foam on the end and twist it up into my flexi rod. I do want to try like a whole flexi rod set. I don't know what's stopping me. Maybe the next video you will see me doing that, so make sure you're subscribed if you haven't checked out my other stretch styles. The only two things that are different is I am stretching it pretty far, and I'm doing smaller braids this time. I feel like the smaller the braids, the more definition you're gonna get. So instead of doing 4 braids in total, I just did 2 braids in each section, so it was 2, 4, 6, 8 braids in total. I stretched this pretty far because I really wanted to see the length. Okay, which is gonna lead me to my next question. Is my hair growing? Do I see the length retention from these stretch styles? One question before I get to the length retention question was, do I blow dry my hair all the way? And if you watch my first video on stretch styles, I tried not to stretch it as much as I did with what you're seeing here. I wanted to keep that bounce. You should really check out that video if you haven't yet. The flexible thing about stretch styles is you can stretch it to your desire. You can, you know, just stretch it a little bit, or you can stretch it all the way. Okay, so is my hair growing? Is the length retaining? I'm gonna let y'all answer. I think so, for sure. The only thing is though, it's hard to pinpoint what's growing your hair. Like there's so many factors that go into length retention and having healthy hair that I can't just say yes because I've been doing stretch styles. But what I can say is that me sticking to my routine, me showing my hair love every week, once a week, being kind and gentle to it, also taking care of myself, taking care of my body, helps me get to the hair goals that I want to get to. To answer the question that was asked so many times, what I feel like it's doing is giving you a routine, and the best way to help your hair retain its length is to leave it alone. With the stretch style, once you stretch it and you either put it in a twist, you put it in the braids, you put it in the flexi rods, like usually you have to leave those in for it to really set, let the curl or the pattern really set, and you're leaving your hair alone. After this, I left my bonnet on for 2 days. Even though I feel like I could have took it out the next day, but I wasn't doing anything. And why take my hair out if I'm gonna just chill around the house? I've been really fill in the braid outs. That pattern that it gives me, I think is so cute. I generally don't use oils on my hair. Sometimes I do, but when I did a twist out before, I used oil and it just, I felt like ruined my whole twist out. It was too oily. My face, if oil gets on it, I'm gonna break out. So I like to stay away from it. But this serum, baby, is the truth. It does everything you need and more. The shine, the foam, this product combo, and really the product combo is endless, really truly. Another thing I like about braid outs, you don't need a whole lot of product, because if you're doing a stretch style, your hair is going to be dry. You don't want a whole lot of product caked on your hair. That's going to cause flaking. A little goes a long way. For the braid outs, I like to use my pick to give me some volume and kind of fill in where the gaps are at, but I don't like to really separate it. I feel like that creates crazy amount of frizz. So I just, kind of shake it out. The hair looks so good. I feel like I should have a dress on or something. It's just so cute. But I did need to make some content for my boyfriend for these pants he had made. So I got real cute and the hair was just the icing on top. Another comment that I was getting that I've seen quite a few times is, why don't you stretch your hair without a blow dryer? And that's definitely possible. The only thing is, for me, it's a convenience thing. Like when I do my hair on Sundays, I like to just do my hair on Sunday and not have to touch it for the rest of the week. But when you stretch it without a blow dryer, you have to, either braid it or do something and then let it stretch overnight and then come back and do your hair the next day. It's a preference thing. I do really badly need to get the Rev Air blow dryer just to try it. People are saying it's way better than this Revlon, so y'all might catch that in the next video. But that's the end of this one. I will see y'all next time. Until then, deuces.